This is a very short presentation on digital well-being. Digital media are increasingly intertwined with everyday life, and so the potential impact of these digital media on overall well-being has also grown, and this has led to overly generalized claims and fears such as smartphones are ruining a generation. I think instead of digital detoxes or screen time apps, we need better theories and better findings on how, why, and when digital media uses do in fact lead to actual harms or benefits. In this project, I introduce a general digital well-being model and a definition of digital well-being to guide substantive theory development and empirical studies. The foreground process in this model is macrostructures produce habitus. The habitus then produces individual practices, and these practices at the individual level produce harms and benefits. And these harms and benefits ultimately impact people's overall subjective well-being. So here there are three seemingly simple but crucial interdependencies. First, individuals' digital practices depend on the opportunities and constraints, both situational and long-term, afforded by their social surroundings, societal conditions, and technological developments. Second, different manifestations of individuals' digital practices lead to often co-occurring concrete harms and benefits. So as an example, an adolescent who becomes active on a social networking site may gain gratifications from connectedness with peers, but at the same time experience increased stress or social pressure. And third, the balance between and the accumulation of these concrete harms and benefits will affect overall well-being. Future studies should focus on intermediary mechanisms between digital media uses and well-being, focusing especially on valid measurement and prioritizing a longitudinal perspective. These intermediary mechanisms are theoretically plausible causal chains that lead from a specific manifestation of these digital practices to an individual well-being outcome with some regularity. The model also emphasizes that there's nothing inherently beneficial or harmful in digital media per se, but they can, of course, still impact well-being. Looking forward, formal theories instead of the more vague verbal theories would allow for risky tests of some of these hypotheses and approximate the real impacts of digital media use.